Welcome back to Spooge MMA. In today's video, we're going to be predicting UFC Fight Night St. Louis, Derek Lewis versus Rodrigo Nascimento, and we're going to predict the main card, the main event. But first, we'll start the video off predicting the very first fights on the card, starting with JJ Aldrich versus Veronica Hardy. In this bout, I'm picking Veronica Hardy to win via decision. I feel like she has more tools in her arsenal than JJ Aldrich. JJ Aldrich, she does have good pace, solid striking, but not much power from her, bro. Honestly, not much power. She might clinch up too to try to control you along the fence, but Veronica Hardy can get takedowns and try for submissions. JJ Aldrich has 0 submission wins, and plus when JJ fought Ariane Lipski, she let Ariane Lipski land 42 body strikes on her. Like, that's fucking... why? Like, why JJ Aldrich not even try to fucking block any of those? Like, what the fuck you doing, bitch? But when she fought Erin Blanchfield attacked the body plus the legs. Veronica Hardy, I feel like she's going to attack the legs with leg kicks and attack the body with body kicks / body strikes. Plus, when she fought Juliana Miller, she was 4 for 4 on takedown attempts and got 7 minutes control time. She could out-control JJ Aldrich on the ground if she wants to, if she wants to take the fight to the canvas. And I just see her just beating JJ Aldrich via decision by her just taking her down, out-controlling her, or her scoring on leg kicks, scoring on body strikes, and mixing in some takedowns here and there. But I just think JJ Aldrich is nothing to answer for if this fight does go to the ground, because Veronica Hardy is pretty good on the ground, and I have her just out-controlling JJ Aldrich and beating her via decision. So let's go Veronica Hardy for the decision dub. Let's fucking go. Next bout, Jared Gooden versus Kevin Jousset. This is going to be a scrap right here, bro. Jared Gooden, his second stint in the UFC, his first fight back in his second stint didn't go accordingly to plan. He fought Carlston Harris. Carlston Harris got 5 takedowns out of 12 attempts and ended up out-controlling Jared Gooden for 9 minutes of control. But Jared Gooden's last bout out versus Wellington Thurman was pretty fucking good, bro. Started off slow, but came back and got the submission win. And it fucking showed some heart in that bout, bro. He showed some fucking heart. Plus, big right hand, big power in that right hand. And I feel like if he can utilize the jab, kind of stay behind the jab, then eventually land that right hand right down the pipe on Kevin Jousset's chin, I feel like he's going to rock Kevin Jousset really fucking bad. Kevin Jousset, in my opinion, he hasn't really fought a big power striker like Jared Gooden. Plus, Jared Gooden, too, can also get submission dubs. I mean, he has 7 submission wins, which is pretty fucking good. And Kevin Jousset, his first 2 fights in the UFC, I mean, Kiefer Crosby, his UFC debut, Kiefer Crosby has no ground game whatsoever and takes about any fight that he can fucking get. Plus, his last bout out versus Song Kenan, he fucking destroyed Song Kenan's legs, bro, landing 41 leg strikes on Song Kenan. Jared Gooden, he's fucking smart. If Kevin Jousset starts going off on the leg kicks, Jared Gooden, he'll time a leg kick with a single leg and look to bring this fight to the canvas. But I just see Jared Gooden landing that one power shot, that one power right hand, staying behind the jab early on and then letting go with that big right hand right down the pipe, just rocking Kevin Jousset. And I have Jared Gooden to win via TKO. Just utilize your jab, stay behind your jab for the first couple moments of the fight, and then when you see an opening right down the pipe, just fucking right hand right down that motherfucking middle, then fucking knocked Kevin Jousset out, bro. Let's fucking go Jared Gooden for the TKO dub, bro. Next bout, Charles Johnson versus Jake Hadley. I eat some like breakfast? Nah, I don't think Jake Hadley's gonna eat Charles Johnson like breakfast. Charles Johnson, he's pretty tough, never been finished, and I am knocking on wood, because what if I just jinx that shit? He does get finished by Jake Hadley on Saturday. But I see Charles Johnson winning via decision. I see him out wrestling Jake Hadley and looking to take this fight to the canvas. And Jake Hadley, if he could try for takedowns of his own, I could see Charles Johnson easily reversing him, because he's like those really good reversal type ground game fighters, really fucking good. Plus hard body kicks, really hard body kicks, plus also fighting in his home crowd, that adds an extra chip on his shoulder. And I feel like he's just gonna look to out wrestle Jake Hadley and take this fight via decision. So let's fucking go Charles Johnson for the decision dub. Score some body kicks early, look to hurt the body, then eventually back Jake Hadley against the cage, look to get your hands around him, dump him for a fucking takedown. Plus Jake Hadley, his KO of Malcolm Gordon before that fight, he's already been knocked out 4 times. His chin's fucking gone. So Jake Hadley kind of knocked out a dude with a glass chin. But Charles Johnson, he's tough, bro. He's fucking tough. Good fucking chin. I don't see him getting finished. I see him just out wrestling Jake Hadley and getting a decision win over Jake Hadley. I'm sorry, Jake Hadley. I'm sorry, White Kong. You're my fucking guy, but on Saturday, I feel like Charles Johnson's getting his hand raised. So let's go Charles Johnson to win via decision. Let's go, G. Next bout, Billy Goff versus Trey Waters. This is going to be a really intriguing bout right here. Really fucking intriguing. Billy Goff, 5-fight KO win streak, bro. He does get hit, but he brings the fucking fight, bro. Great striking, good body shots too. His last bout out, he hit his opponent with a body strike that fucking made his opponent fold, made him go to the ground. Eventually Billy Goff jumped on him, ground and pounding, and eventually got the TKO win. But Trey Waters, really tall. The thing that he's going to have going, it will be the height difference and the length difference. Trey Waters is 6'5", and Billy Goff is 5'10". Early on, Billy Goff might have a hard time finding the chin, finding his range. But if you watch Trey Waters versus Gabriel Bonfim on the Dana White Contender Series, Gabriel Bonfim was fucking landing on Trey Waters, bro. He was fucking connecting on shots on Trey Waters. And Billy Goff, he's going to fucking bring it. In my opinion, he probably has more power than Bonfim. And I just see him clipping Trey Waters with a right hook, bro. Honestly, just putting it on him and eventually clipping him with a right hook. Trey Waters is going to go down and Billy Goff's going to get the KO win. This fight is going to be fucking sick, bro. If Billy Goff can pull out the KO win over a much taller Trey Waters, like by 6 inches, it'll be fucking sick, bro. Let's fucking go, Billy Goff, for the KO win. Back Trey Waters up, put him on his back foot, then eventually look to land the left and right hook and put this dude on the canvas and put him out cold. Next bout, WMMA, Tabatha Ricci versus Tecia Pennington. No longer Tecia Torres, Tecia Pennington. Remember Raquel Pennington's last name? Okay. But I have Tecia Pennington winning this bout via decision. Tabatha Ricci, she has trouble against women who have really good takedown defense, and she has trouble fighting when she can't get takedowns. Perfect example was her last bout out versus Lupi Godinez. It was close, but she couldn't really get the takedown. She couldn't take down Lupi Godinez, and which led her to lose via the decision. But Tecia Pennington, she has really good takedown defense. When Mackenzie Dern fought Tecia Pennington, Mackenzie Dern didn't even get to take down Tecia Torres once. So it was kind of crazy. In my opinion, Tecia Pennington should have won that bout between her and Mackenzie Dern, but they didn't give her the fucking nod. Tecia Pennington also brings in body strikes and leg kicks, and I feel like this fight is going to be big and clinch, especially when Tabatha Ricci clinches up and tries to take down Tecia Pennington. I could see Tecia Pennington going to go off on some dirty boxing in the clinch, but I can see in range she's going to land the leg kicks. Of course, Tabatha Ricci has leg kicks too as well, but I feel like when Tabatha Ricci tries to get inside, tries to take down Tecia Pennington's going to stuff the takedowns and going to look to land some strikes and clinch. I feel like this fight is going to be big and clinch, and Tecia Torres, she's got to stuff the takedowns by Tabatha Ricci, and she'll get the decision win because you'll definitely outstrike her, bro. So let's go Tecia Pennington for the decision win. Do it for Raquel. Do it for Raquel. Do it for your wife, Tecia. Come fucking on. Do it for Raquel. You're never going to be champ. Raquel Pennington is probably only going to be a one-time champ. So do it for her. Let's fucking go Tecia Pennington for the win. Do it for Raquel. Next bout, Terrance McKinney versus Esteban Ribovics. Banger right here. I'm going Esteban to win via TKO. Terrance McKinney, of course, he has good wrestling. The 1-2. But Esteban Ribovics, he does bring good stand-up pace. When he fought Loic Ruziboev, he actually dropped Loic, and Loic just looked to wrestle the whole bout right after that. Loic got 11 takedowns out of 21 attempts and only managed to control Esteban for 7 minutes. Isn't that insane? First fight on the card, Veronica Hardy, when she fought Juliana Miller, she only needed 4 takedowns to control her for 7 minutes. Loic needed 11. That's fucking crazy, bro. But Esteban Ribovics, I feel like, when he rocked Loic Ruziboev with that right hook, he dropped Loic. And I feel like when he lands that right hook on Terrance McKinney is not going to be able to get up. This dude's already been KO'd 4 times, about to be KO'd for his 5th time on Saturday. And I can see him winning this bout via TKO. Just when he lands that right hook, Loic Ruziboev was able to get up because, he hasn't been knocked out. He has a good chin. But when Terrance McKinney is going to get hit like that, I just don't see him getting up. I could just see him just going out cold. So let's go Esteban Ribovics for the TKO win. Let's fucking go. Next bout, the featured prelim of the night, Chase Hooper versus Viacheslav Borshev, aka Slavaklas. Alright, I'm going Slavaklas to win via TKO. And, you could say Viacheslav Borshev has trouble with wrestlers because when he fought Mike Davis got 9 takedowns at 11 attempts, was able to control Slavaklas for 8 minutes of control time. When he fought Mark Diakatse took him down 11 times out of 18 attempts and able to outcontrol Slavaklas for 12 minutes. But I feel like Chase Hooper, at least Mike Davis and Mark Diakatse had something else for you to worry about, like the stand-up. But Chase Hooper, I just don't see anything really to worry about on the feet for Slavaklas. I feel like Slavaklas is going to look past his stand-up and just going to walk him down. Just fucking walk him down. Eventually TKO him with a combination. Chase Hooper, shit, dude. When he fought his best striker that he ever fought was Steve Garcia, and he actually lost via TKO to Steve Garcia. So I have no faith in Chase Hooper to win. The last time I said that was for Anthony Smith, and he won. So maybe I did just jinx this fight, but I see Slavoclaws just winning via TKO, just walking right through Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper is going to have nothing really to match on the stand-up. At least Mike Davis had some power on the feet. Also, Mark Diakatse. Chase Hooper has nothing. Like, honest to God, I have no faith in him to win via Slavoclaws. So let's go with Slavoclaws to win via TKO. One of the first combination he lands is going to hurt Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper is going to go down. Slavoclaws is going to follow him to the ground and pound, and get the TKO win. Let's go Slavoclaws for the win. Next bout. The first fight on the main card, Waldo Cortes-Acosta versus Robelis Despaigne. This is going to be a banger. Oh my God, this is going to be such a banger. Robelis being 6'7", 5-0, all 5 wins via KO in the first round. And I feel like that's going to be kind of the tough part about this fight, because Waldo Cortes-Acosta does bring a gas tank. He's been a decision about, 5 times? Been a decision 5 times. He does have a tank for a heavyweight. He has the power to match up with Robelis. It was just, Robelis' first fight in the UFC over Josh Pererzian. It was just so stupid because Josh Pererzian, he clearly didn't do any homework on Robelis. Just walked right into a right hand in the first round. One of the first exchanges they had in that fight. It was just so stupid. Like, Josh Pererzian, you couldn't look to shoot for a takedown at least, because you have no power to match up with Robelis. Waldo Cortes-Acosta, he has power to match up with Robelis. Waldo Cortes-Acosta, former baseball player. He can throw a 95-mile-per-hour right hand right at your fucking chin. He has the fucking power. And I feel like, he's going to take Robelis in deep waters, especially when they go to round 2 and round 3. I see Robelis just gassing out, honestly, bro. Fucking honestly, especially late round 2, late round 3. Waldo Cortes-Acosta landing heavy body kicks. I feel like it's going to hurt Robelis, hurt his stamina. And I feel like Waldo Cortes-Acosta is going to come out victorious via TKO. Waldo Cortes-Acosta, too, is only lost in the UFC versus Marcos Rogero de Lima. And Marcos, mixing the stand-up, and he also mixing the takedowns, which led him to win via decision. But Robelis, he has no takedown attempts. We haven't seen his ground game. And I just feel like he's going to be trying to land that big right hand. And Waldo Cortes-Acosta is going to easily avoid him and go to match him with the stand-up, and I feel like he's just going to TKO him, especially in the later rounds when the gas tank starts to slow down. Waldo Cortes-Acosta is going to win via TKO, especially he has that, that warrior scream. He screams right in his opponent's face. He's going to do that to Robelis about 3 times. He's going to win via TKO. So let's go Waldo Cortes-Acosta to win via TKO. Take Robelis to deep waters, bro. Let's fucking go. Rounds 2, round 3. Let's fucking go, bro. Add some body kicks to fucking eat at his stamina bar, and you'll fucking win. Let's go Waldo Cortes-Acosta for the TKO win. Next bout, Alex Caceras versus Sean Woodson. And I'm going Sean Woodson to win via decision. Last bout out for Alex Caceras, he fought Giga Chikadze. Got outstruck by Giga, but for some reason he didn't shoot any takedowns in that bout, which is just weird to me, bro. It's just fucking weird. Sean Woodson, he has the length, flying knees, good boxing. He definitely has the better boxing than Alex Caceras, bro. But the one thing Sean Woodson, did is that he lost to he lost to Julian Erosa via submission. But when Alex Caceras fought Julian Erosa, he knocked him out with the head kick, and it was a clean ass head kick, by the way. Clean knockout. But I'm pretty sure Sean Woodson learned from his mistake. He learned from his loss, and he's definitely got better on his grappling too. Like his last bout out, he was matching his opponent really well on the feet first round. It was really close first round, but then he shot a takedown near the end of the first, which basically stamped the first round for it being his round. So I like that he added some takedowns to his game. But versus Alex Caceras, I don't think you should be looking to take down him. He can throw a triangle from bottom. He can easily submit you via triangle. So Sean Woodson, I would like him to keep it more boxing, more stand-up, and here and there Alex Caceras is down to shoot takedowns. Time a takedown attempt with a fucking one of your flying knees, and you'll fucking KO him, just like my boy Kyle Barallo did last week versus Paul Craig. So let's go Sean Woodson to win via decision. Going to outbox him, outstrike him, just like Giga. He's going to get the decision win on Saturday. So let's go Sean Woodson, the Slender Man, for the decision win. Next bout, Diego Ferreira versus Mateusz Rębecki, and I'm going Mateusz Rębecki to win via TKO. He's going to look to take down Diego Ferreira and look to ground and pound him and get the win via TKO. Gregor Gillespie did the same thing. Plus, Diego Ferreira's last bout out versus Michael Johnson was a nice KO, but you have to be honest, bro. He landed that right hand perfectly on the button on Michael Johnson's chin. Perfectly perfect shot by Diego Ferreira. Mateusz Rębecki, he's really good, bro. He's really good MMA fighter, and he's gonna look to take you down and look to ground and pound you and win via TKO. Let's fucking go, Mateusz Rębecki, to win via TKO. Just take down Diego Ferreira, transition to top mount, then fucking let go on the ground and pound. Let's fucking go, Mateusz Rębecki. Or you can look to take your back and ground and pound you from the back too as well. You can do it from multiple positions. So let's go, Mateusz Rębecki, for the TKO win. Let's fucking go. Next bout, Alonzo Menifield versus Carlos Ulberg. This is gonna be a banger right here. Fucking banger. And I'm going Alonzo Menifield to win via TKO. Listen, I think Alonzo Menifield, he's down for a slugfest. I just don't think Carlos Ulberg is going to be down for a slugfest. He likes to, poke at you, land a hard shot, then back away. Land a 1-2, then back away. Alonzo Menifield is going to eat those and just go forward. Just go forward and look to back Carlos Ulberg up against the cage. Look to let go on fucking hooks. Just like what Kennedy Nzechukwu did over Carlos Ulberg. He backed him up against the fence, eventually landed that hard right hook that fucking dropped Carlos Ulberg, and he got the KO win. So Alonzo Menifield, back Carlos Ulberg up against the fence and look to unload on combinations, bro, because he's not down for a slugfest. He's fucking not down for a slugfest. He likes to pick at you, point at you, kind of like how Izzy does, but kind of more as a light heavyweight. Alonzo, look to bring Carlos Ulberg to the fence and look to unload on him, bro. He's not ready for a slugfest. Wants to point at you and leg kick you. Just fucking bring him to a fight, bro. Bring him to a slugfest, and he's not going to be able to match it. And if Carlos Ulberg does stun Alonzo Menifield, he could close inside and get takedowns. So I have full faith in Alonzo Menifield to get the TKO win. Plus, versus Jimmy Crute, the first fight, that was a fucking brawl, slugfest. Look to make this fight similar to like that. Plus also Carlos Ulberg, this is his first fight since Israel Adesanya lost the belt. Ulberg is going to try to get a win for City Kickboxing, get him back on the map, but Alonzo Menifield has different plans. He's looking to KO Ulberg and get a TKO win. Let's go, Alonzo Menifield, bro. Next bout, the co-main event, Joaquin Buckley versus Nursultan Ruziboev, bro. And Joaquin Buckley, he asked for this, bro. Or actually, he asked him headline St. Louis, but actually he's getting the co-main event slot, which is second best thing on a fight card. But Joaquin Buckley versus Nursultan Ruziboev, bro. Nursultan Ruziboev is a big threat, especially 6'5", Joaquin Buckley being 5'10". Joaquin Buckley's ground game is going to be tested versus Nursultan Ruziboev. Especially Nursultan Ruziboev, he TKO'd Bruno Ferreira beautifully. He caught his kick, right hand right down the pipe, and fucking TKO'd him. And he's coming off a win versus Cedricus Dumas. In my opinion, Cedricus Dumas low-key sucks. So it was an easy win for Nursultan Ruziboev. But Joaquin Buckley, the one thing Joaquin Buckley has will be the stand-up. And it's just like Nursultan Ruziboev, why even chance getting knocked out by Buckley in his home crowd? Look to take him down and look to get your submission game going. This dude has 20 submission wins. This dude has more submission wins than Joaquin Buckley has KO finishes. Nursultan Ruziboev, show off your ground game, take him down, try to get a Kimura, try to get the arm bar, or try to get the old classic rear naked choke. Let's go, Nursultan Ruziboev, for the submission win over Joaquin Buckley in his own backyard. So let's go, Nursultan Ruziboev, for the submission dub. Next bout, the main event, Derek Lewis versus Rodrigo Nascimento. And before looking at it, dude, it's kind of hard to pick Derek Lewis, especially after the showing he last had versus Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida got 6 takedowns out of 15 attempts, was able to control Derek Lewis for 21 minutes in a 25-minute bout, which is fucking crazy. And for Rodrigo Nascimento, it'll just be retarded to stand up with Lewis. Why you want to stand up and try to fight with a big power puncher like Derek Lewis? Jesus Christ, Rodrigo Nascimento's plan, his plan should be look to fight Derek Lewis like he fought Tanner Boser. 3 takedowns out of 7 attempts and was able to out-control him for 8 minutes. Because Tanner Boser, big power puncher too as well. But now you hear media day, Rodrigo Nascimento has came out and said that he would like to knock out Derek Lewis. And after I heard that, bro, it's just Derek Lewis is going to KO Rodrigo. Especially going Rodrigo's only defeat. He got knocked out by Chris Daukaus. Yes, Chris fucking Daukaus, bro. And Derek Lewis, he has 10 times the power as Chris Daukaus. And I feel like early on, Rodrigo is going to be trying to stand up with Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis going to hit him with something hard. Rodrigo's going to try to shoot, desperately try for a takedown. Derek Lewis is going to stuff it and just beat him from top mount, kind of just like what Curtis Blaze did at Geraldton Almeida. But Derek Lewis going to win via KO, going to KO Rodrigo Nascimento on the feet. So let's go, the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, for the KO win. Let's fucking go. And dude, UFC Fight Night, we're finally back in public spaces for fight nights. I am happy. I do love the Apex, but bro, it does get to a point where, like, dude, some of the Apex fights are great and they need to be in front of a big crowd. And I'm happy St. Louis, is getting an option to host this fight night. So shout out to them. And yeah, bro, hopefully Saturday's a sick night of fights. Hopefully all my predictions are correct and I get this shit 100%. But yeah, dude, Derek Lewis versus Rodrigo Nascimento is going to be sick. It's definitely not going the distance. And yeah, bro, it's going to be a sick night of fights on Saturday. And Spooge Army, listen, I salute the troops. Hoorah! See you guys in the next one. Yes, fucking sir.